Ooh, yes.
Of course. All right, so we're now at very good stability, which means we can start spending our political power on other stuff.
Yep. What's our first thing? I think we need to start getting
Well,
our
let's
companies.
See. We could take a nuclear theorist. We could take an electronics theorist. We could add Mauser.
And should. Soft attack is a tremendous bonus.
Yeah, that's actually probably first priority. Synthetic research time.
We need to staff ourselves out. Get these companies, get our military staff in place. Our political power is spoken for a little while, I think.
Brawn, and we can get some really nice electric razors.
Yes, we can.
Let's see, Krupp.
Hey, man, those wax...
Krupp is amazing. We should do Krupp first, actually. Military and civilian.
We need to complete a focus, though.
Right. So we'll need to get up to 150 again.
And
we don't.
Complete a focus.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have to invest in Krupp projects.
But we can do that by the time we have enough political power, I think.
Yeah.
Just to invest
possibly.
in IG Farben and...
Krupp, and then... Conrad Meitner, Conrad Zusa... Oh, and that gives us another research slot. So we should go boom, 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 and then start on the diplomatic.
I completely agree. Because world tension is actually only 50% this late in...
Yeah. For late 39, that's definitely...
This war is going to be utterly apocalyptic, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's
going to be crazy.
Almost,
okay.
Man.
Yeah, I think we're going to find ourselves needing nukes to really... Oh, yeah, we can get Panzer IIIs.
Do it. Mittel Europa is going to be ready to kick some serious tail. The longer this war is delayed, the better it ultimately is for us, I think.
So we've reached a saturation point here where we can build 2 full lines of civilian and military factories at the same time. I would say probably expanding infrastructure is our next priority.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll start in Brandenburg.
It's the best place to start.
Work our way out. It's too bad. Oh, we can build infrastructure in our subjects. That's awesome.
All right, keep going.
Grand assault. Or do we want to wait?
You know what?
Let's wait to restructure the chain of command. I'll wait and see.
There's some other
if
like
we can
artillery,
save up this research time, and if it looks like we're gonna go over the limit for how much we can save up, we'll research something else. But
we won't.
This might actually be timed perfectly here.
I think it will be.
Yeah, it actually I think is going to be pretty much timed perfectly. We might lose a couple days of research, but that's about it.
Worth it.
Yeah. Concentrated Industry 3. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll take the older research slot, put something else there, and keep that other one open for Doctrine.
Why not, dude?
Yeah.
Upgrade your equipment,
Oh,
man.
MP38. We should have been researching that weeks ago. All right. So we are moving forward from the old school
to the new school.
Kaiserreich.
And the German military
Prussian-inspired
is ready to go.
Yeah, sort of grand army into something much more effective for modern warfare.
Bam.
IG Farben, a pharmaceutical company currently researching ways to synthesize various chemical compounds that might prove useful to our interests. I don't know that we'll need to synthesize them once we conquer Romania.
Which we're starting on right now, y'all.
Yeah. So we've got... Oh, shoot. See, these tank divisions are under-equipped now. Let's just pull... Let's put these guys under...
Label Army 5. That's not Army 5. That's the Romanian Expeditionary Force right there.
That is. Alright, so... We're going to put them on this border. I'm not super worried about the airfield. We should probably still station some planes there just in case.
Probably should.
Iasi is going to be our first... Well, Iasi and also their one port, which we can probably
take on our first offensive.
From Odessa. They've got guys on horses.
Should we start justifying a war goal? Do we have enough political power?
Say, justify war goal, conquer...
The whole dang thing.
Yeah, Bessarabia, Moldova... Cost us...
Oh, that's all. We need more political power? Wait, get more political power.
Let's see. Olatinia is the one that we probably don't need to focus on.
I would wait for the political power,
Okay,
man.
so yeah, let's wait and get 26 more.
We want to. I don't want there to be a Romania. That's kind of the point of this conflict.
So von Manstein is going to be in charge of that.
Transfer
army.
the planes. We're waiting for our political power to build up. Might as well take advantage of the time. You've also got that research slot, man. Doctrine.
Oh yeah, that's right. So let's see. It was going to take us over 300 days. Now it's going to take us 77 days for the Grand Assault.
Yep.
Which I think that very much does reflect what Germany would have taken if they had won.
Yep. Why would they have changed?
This whole side of the
why would they have changed?
Yeah.
Why?
Stormtroopers, fire and move.
So station our Air Force, I think.
Right. So let's take a look at.
We've got a good little Air Force here, actually.
So we've actually got a fair amount of carrier-based aircraft. So tactical bombers aren't going to be much help. Brandenburg. So where are the ones in reserve? We've got... Oh, okay, so we can create new air wings. That's probably what we should do here. So Odessa can hold 1,200 planes.
Dang.
What does it say we're using 150 already?
It's because we have 150 stationed there, I think.
Well, there's no air wings here. That's what I'm confused about. So we've got fighter ones. Let's go ahead and do all of them. And then we can...
Close air support, maybe? No?
Yeah, well, we have to create it as a separate wing. So, close air support, shift click. We don't want to go over the limit.
Yeah, there you go.
609. Whoop. I did it wrong. We want like 609.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
And somehow I did my math wrong. Oh, because there's like a phantom... Oh, because the Ukrainians have planes here. That's why. Alright. So... Did I just do minus? I meant to do minus. Alright, tell you what. Let's call it an even 500.
Yeah. I dig.
Both of these.
That should be enough, because the Ukrainians are going to have to help us against the Romanians.
Okay.
So.
And then we are going to deploy them to the Eastern Balkans. Air superiority, interception, close air support.
Yep, I dig.
Don't really need to do port strike because we're going to take both of their ports. So.
Are big.
If we still have planes in reserves, we could also deploy some from here.
And we do.
Yeah. Let's just send our shitty interwar fighters. Because why not? We'll keep this wing at, what, 200? Should be about safe.
I think so.
And then we'll do another close air wing. Not all of them, just some.
Yep, I dig.
And yeah, Northern Balkans. Make sure they're all on the correct missions. Excellent.
Yep, we're doing... The Romanians aren't going to know what hit them, to be blunt.
And we have a fleet out here.
No, we don't. I don't think that's ours.
Oh yeah, that's their Ukrainian. Okay.
They're our subjects, but that's not our fleet.
They should be able to defeat the Romanian Navy.
And our army, I think, is about there. So let's... We're almost there in political power, and once we're justifying the war goal, let's draw up some battle plans. Get that organization bonus ticking up.
I'd also like to get some of these motorized divisions down there.
Absolutely.
Too. So let's move some more infantry.
I don't think the Russians are a threat right now. They're probably going to turn inward for at least a little while, or they should.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that'll be perfect.
We got to let political power mount anyway.
We are starting to run low on equipment here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 12 units of training. Let's take that down to 8. Equip them faster.
Yep, I'd say we're all right.
Oh, no, I don't want to cancel deployment. All right, that should ease our equipment for a little bit here. We'll fill that back up. Are we still researching the next level of anti-tank?
No, we got it already.
Okay. So we should have been producing those. Wait, weren't we?
I thought
That's
we were.
anti-tank level 1.
I thought we were.
I did too.
Interesting. Did we do something wrong?
I don't know. We'll start building some anyway. We probably goofed it up somewhere. They'll tell us in the comments, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need some towed anti-tank. We'll put it at lower priority, then put it right under tanks. Here. A little bit above fighters, and then we'll cut back on that. We'll give them at least a line of production.
Luckily,
just trying to move around some factories.
our total needs are not stupefying. Like,
No.
we'll get there.
Yeah. And we're building lots of new factories, so...
Romania is in big trouble, and they don't even know it. Though,
Yeah.
we're about to send... World tension is ticking down again, astonishingly. We're about to send it up a notch, though.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like we'll have any panzer divisions ready to invade Romania, but we are going to have motorized infantry, so that's...
Romania is not going to have the sophistication to resist us, man. Even if the Belgrade Pact helps them, we're going to overrun them before the Belgrade Pact can come to their aid, is my estimation, if we've got a good battle plan.
Yeah. I think that is very doable. Alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 92% trained. 93%.
We need the we're not to what the political power we need yet, so. Nice, dude.
MP38 and advanced machine tools. I think we're good for the next computing
Yes,
machine.
and we so need it.
I think that we can probably... We can't do the next level of industry.
What happened real
right?
quick with our anti-tank?
I guess we just didn't click on it.
Yep.
So...
Why not?
Oh, we must have gotten the passive upgrade.
Yeah.
So, infantry equipment 2. Make sure our priority... Troops in the field get upgrades, then they go to reinforcements, then they go to new units. That's exactly how we want it.
So should we aim for beginning the war in Romania in April, right at the beginning of spring? I think that sounds reasonable. Give us a few more months to manufacture and get the equipment to our people.
So get everybody down here. Actually, these tank divisions are close to fighting strength. Popularity is rising. Yeah, let's
Do it, dude.
Let's take it.
We're still letting our look at that.
We're almost
man.
to 80%, which will give us another plus 0.25.
Remember, we need 66.
And look at this.
Remember, we need 60.
Forces comparison to the enemies on the other side of the border. It's overwhelming. You can barely see the red.
We need 66 political power to justify the annexation war goal. Just so you know. So we're waiting on that now.
Well, why don't we go ahead and draw our first line at the edge of this river?
I love it. I love it. Great way to start. It takes some of their industrial capacity, takes over their first port. They're already reeling.
Yeah, let's actually start the invasion from Odessa. Let's put the port as the first target,
Objective.
The first
I like.
objective. Airfield is it won't let us do airfield as a secondary objective because it's too far off. And then we want kind of our thrust to end right on the edge of
Moldova.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
So that should be a very quick first push.
I think that's going to take a week. Honestly,
and then we can probably split off some forces to take this area down here, and then another force to start wrapping around toward Bucharest.
yeah. I want this war to last a month, maximum month and a half. That would be my
Romania declared war on Hungary.
We got to get in there. We got to get in there now. Justify the war goal.
Yeah, let's see. Conquer. We can go into debt. So the one we don't really need is Oltenia.
Do it.
Need 20 more political power.
We'll be all right.
Yeah, they're not gonna take over Hungary in that amount of time.
Well, no, I'm worried about Hungary taking them, bud.
Corrupt projects. Romania declared the war offensively. Corrupt dynasty is about 400-year-old dynasty of industrious Germans who has fed the German war machine ever since the 30 Years' War. It's time we put them in state employment again, as their talents will be needed with a new Weltkrieg on the horizon.
Free civilian factories.
Yeah, so let's... Hey, we could further militarize Saxony. How about that? Okay.
I love that Romania is gonna be conquer it all, dude.
We can only justify on 5 provinces at once, so I'm just leaving off the one that's furthest from us.
All right, and just let it go. It's
14,
16 days away.
Yeah. Why is it still saying we need 14 more?
Probably just because it's not updating real time.
Okay. It was earlier, but... Oh, we have another free civilian factory. That was freaking fast. Stop making me having to click out of the Justify War screen over and over again.
Oh, man.
7 more political power.
Grand Assault. These guys aren't going to know what hit them. We got Grand Assault finished before this conflict.
I'm just going to wait to start researching the next doctrine so I don't have to click on all those states again.
All right, do it.
And maybe we need 67.1 or something.
Well, and I think click out. There's obviously a little bit of a bug. Yep.
Assault path.
88
Focus
days.
on direct and frontal attacks with armor. Alright, so there we go. Justify war goal. Conquer everything that we can grab.
Grab it. Send.
Boom. So, target of foreign war goal justification. Expected to finish January 1941.
Dang it.
Wow.
Well, at least they're going to be weak. They're fighting
Yeah.
Hungary. But this is how we kind of wanted to begin things.
Well, and we could end up taking Hungary too, so...
Which would be incredible.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, look, they've actually stationed troops on the border now. They realize that we're up to some shit. Yeah, let's see, logistics-wise, we're still way behind on infantry upgrades.
But we have some new factories, right? Free?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and bring our fighter production back up, and then we'll max out infantry weapons.
Hell, while we're waiting for our war goal to justify, now is actually a great time to continue going down our focus trees. And
Yeah.
remember, we wanted this war to be overwhelming. We don't want to be bogged down. Literally, we don't want to be bogged down in Romania for any reason whatsoever.
Right.
Do it.
Improved artillery upgrade.
Do it.
No reason not to. So we can start building better anti-tank guns now. We really need
Look at
more
Romania taking it to Hungary, which I'm okay with because all they're doing is taking casualties on what they probably are finally starting to realize is the eve of war with us. I bet they wish they could take that declaration of war back. I really wish that. I think they. But look at they're going crazy. The computer's probably like, we got to end this conflict quick.
Yeah. So we've got 4 fully trained panzer divisions now, so I'm going to move some of these motorized into our other armies to make room for Manstein's panzers. And now we can build Panzer 3s. Very close to Panzer 4s, actually. 7-3 ahead.
We could start nuclear research.
Yeah, I want to get the company that gives us a bonus to that.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Doctrine, we're good.
We could go more further down our air doctrine.
Let's see. What else? Is there anything else?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Both of those.
MG42 and the Granatwerfer. It Werfs Granats. Can start expanding our infrastructure further. I'm almost thinking we should build a road to the east.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's kind of how this whole thing is shaping up.
Yeah.
Let's pay attention to Romania's war with Hungary because
Yeah. Definitely want to see how that's going.
what's funny, y'all, is this is actually a huge opportunity for us. Romania is winning.
Uh-huh.
They're probably going to win. And whatever they get then immediately becomes fair game for us.
Right.
So
Recent investments in the Kaiser Wilhelm Society for the Advancement of Science have resulted in greater research capacity.
awesome.
The Damocles Project. German spies have recently revealed a mysterious and in some ways horrifying project taken up by the French and British. Dubbed the Damocles Project, is an extensive multi-nation study into the destructive power of nuclear fission, seeking to unearth any possible weaponization possibilities of this phenomenon. The famous German physicist Albert Einstein warns that a successful nuclear bomb might even be able to turn entire cities into ash. German intelligence agencies have shared the information about this project to their closest allies, but most of the world still left unaware of it. However, experts disagree on whether the weapon is feasible or if it's just science fiction gone too far.
We can't wait. We can't wait.
Let's hire a nuclear theorist. Let's hire...
Krupp second. The nuclear theorist has to be our priority after getting that pop-up, man. They're ahead.
Well, who's the one that gives us bonus to nuclear research? I know there's a company that does that. Maybe not. Naval bombers.
I think we got to do Krupp, man. It's the best by far.
We have a bunch of slots for firms. So I'm looking to see if there's one that gives us... Oh, I guess we don't have one that gives us nuclear research time. So yeah, we'll get our...
nuclear company.
We'll get our nuclear theorist, Han and Meitner.
We'll get Krupp.
Anyone in military command? Yeah, that's just going to boost our troops. All right.